this one right here, we got A1 from the 9 red tape, and you got the tape red. You got from the 9 with A1, and with this whole right here, like this another and little instructions. You got the instructions, but you got from the red tape, and you got A1 from the 9, and you got this whole thing, just glad this thing coming into it, with the like the instructions. But you just got this one right here, and him, coming in with his whole like blendless thing, and him, having this whole thing. But you got the tape bread, and you got the whole other, stranglers thing, and with this whole thing. But you got the red tape and everything else, like with this just strategist.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Aye, look.
Say Swerve lyrics this.
We was spinning till talk got hot. Give me the drop, we gon' pull up with dotties. Aye. Aye. We the reason, teach had to link up with talk. We was spinning till we got hot. Give me the drop, we gon' pull up with dotties. We gon' pull up on anyone's block. They think it's just this and they think it's just rap beef. You know how many niggas been? You know how many niggas been? You know how many man in my plan? It was me that recruited the young'uns. It was me that brought you to the block. I did. Let me see what I got. I got bullets to every name of every nigga thinking that I forgot. I could pull up and let it rain on any nigga that you got in your squad. We ain't never letting up. My stick on me. I don't trust your soul. I shoot my own bro in the face.
We said we ain't ever giving up, and he said with the stick on him, like with the whole thing on him, and just the prison on him, like him just coming with the whole thing. And he said, how many people got, and how many people got put in his his blunt, like that's a Scotian thing, the whole thing, how it just coming around, how it just floating in, like how we just said, like how many people like then shooted, and just everything else, with the whole thing, how it just really re-wrecks itself. Like it's just another thing, like especially with this whole thing, and everything else, like how you look at it and how you just react it. Like it's a crazy scene, because it's all kinds of scenes going on, especially just around all kinds of others collectives.
Niggas are fake, see for your games, try and cost me red tape. Hey, the money I chase, I don't give a fuck what you say. You wasn't there when I caught me that case. Where was you back in the day? You wasn't there when I shot up the place and nearly got nicked with a tray. You wasn't there when the whole world tried to turn on me. I was going insane. You wasn't there when they sent me to Germany. I was going insane. You can't be here now, I'm back and I'm better. Eating all of this cake. We the reason it. Tried to link up with talk. We was spinning till talk got hot. Give me the drop, we gon' pull up with dotties. We gon' pull up on anyone's block. They think it's just this and they think it's just rap beef. You know how many niggas been? You know how many niggas been? You know how many man in my blood?
You know what I got in my blood? Come, let me tell you. I got a bit of all about to get put in the air.
It was me that recruited the young'un. It was me that brought you to the block. I did. Let me see what I got. I got bullets to every name of every nigga thinking that I forgot. I could pull up and let it rain on any nigga that you got in your squad. We ain't never letting up. My stick on me. I don't trust a soul. I shoot my own bro in the face. Niggas are fake. See for your games. Try and cost me red tape. Hey, the money I chase, I don't give a fuck what you say. You wasn't there when I caught me that case. Where was you back in the day? You wasn't there when I shot up the place and nearly got nicked with a tray. You wasn't there when the whole world tried to turn on me. I was going insane. You wasn't there when they sent me to Germany. I was going insane. You can't be here now, I'm back and I'm back.
Hey, he said Germany, you wasn't there when they went to Germany. It was in all of these stuff, especially them hard times. That's when you really going through it. Like you in a different place. Like especially in another person, coming from another feelings, like another scrollless way. Like you coming from a different benefit. Like he said, he was probably in a cage, locked up in a cage, and now he's like back in where he's supposed to be, and back on his set of files and stuff like that. But he was probably most definitely every gen you can think of. But with the whole thing coming around, it's just so much round of other pockets to it, and all other Zaps to it, cause you know you got these real like prosthetics coming to it, and it's like how you can really stand by and you know hear everything that's really presented like Rednecks.
Better eating all of this cake.
But with this one right here, you got the red tape. This one wasn't. This one was a radical one, like insanical, because the way it was going, like you had a lot of parts that were just mistaken out. It was put out, cut out, and you know how it just rejected itself. Like it had like like another cutout part. Like as you look at it and everything else, because it was parts where you couldn't even hear the other benefits. But this one right here, it was just it was like another resistance thing. But he said, you know, doing this, doing that, Zunux, like coming in with another Stunix and everything else, like it had just so much reflections to it. Like it had all type of all characters and all kinds of, you know, bishways to it. But you got with this one right here coming into it, and especially with everything else, and you know what this other story is. But check it out for you guys self, like, comment, and you know what this just real relentless